You must have seen microphone test videos for earbuds, but they are useless. Hello friends, welcome back. This is Jessie. Today's topic is simple. I'm gonna bring you the most reliable recording samples to figure out which in-ear TWS have the most stable, natural, and clean call quality so far. In this video, I test a bunch of popular TWS in these three situations: in quiet room, 35 km per hour of wind noise, and inside the subwoofer. And at the end, you will see a full call quality ranking. And yes, that's over 100 earbuds on the list. My results turned out so different. So what exactly I will want? First, stable. The Bluetooth connection has to be strong enough. I don't want 10 words coming out and you only hear 5. Second, natural. No robotic voices. It should be clear right away and it's my voice. And third, clean. The mic algorithm needs to block out the right things. Don't make me sound like I'm grocery shopping when I'm actually in a meeting. If you'd like me to score call quality of other earbuds, just leave me a comment. And if you want more reviews like this, subscribe to this channel and hit the bell so that you won't miss anything. If this video was helpful, drop a good one Jessie in the comment to cheer me on. Here is the testing lineup, and there are a few older ones I didn't get around to testing yet. If you're interested in any of those, let me know down below. Before we dive in, I want to talk a little bit about how these tests are usually done. When I first started looking into those audio things, I did the same thing a lot of you probably do. Scrolling through rankings and charts on different platforms, I followed folks like Picky Audio and Aaron. I'm sure you've seen their works too. Now, it's my turn. I usually call up my friend, have her record my voice, and then I go through each sample. I'll check how the background noise is handled. That's where the mic algorithm really shows up. I also listen for the textures of the vocals, basically how the earphones reproduce the voice. And finally, I compare it against my own mic recording to see what information gets lost in transmission. Put it all together, and that's how I came up with my call quality score, which is what you see here in this table. But here is the thing. When I occasionally found how the big reviewers do their call test, I realized everyone's approach is actually pretty different. Take Mr. Picky for example, a creator I really respect. He makes it very clear in his videos. His samples are recorded using an iPhone 50 Pro with the Blackmagic camera app. So basically, the audio you hear is captured through video recording. And then there is Mr. Aaron's latest call test. I really appreciate how genuine he is with his tests. I mean, imagine this handsome guy carrying a bag full of heavy earbuds into a nightclub, sitting down by himself and just running call tests. That's some serious dedication. In his video, he makes it clear he is testing mic pickup. And same with a lot of other creators out there. Their video shows you what the microphone sounds like, and what they did is just called a mic test. So, is there actually a difference between the way they record and a real call test? And am I just being picky for pointing this out? Nope. Class begin. So here is when I record directly on my phone. And this is what it sounds like through the mic recording. And during an actual phone call, my voice comes through like this. Hear that? It feels a lot more muffled. But I guess once the video gets uploaded, compression makes it harder to notice. So let me show you in a clear way. This is a call recording from phone A, basically directly recording the sound picked up by the mic. Also, what I recorded myself during the call. And here's the phone B, my friend's phone, receiving my voice over the network. This is the actual transmitted audio, not affected by whatever device my friend is using. Now check it out. In A, you can still get information all the way up to around 10 kHz. But once that signal is transmitted to B, the protocol compression just chops off everything above 6 kHz. A real straight-up cut. And this leads to two things. First, you basically lose most of the sibilance. Sounds like just vanish or reduce. This is exactly what I agree with Aaron. In his video, he always pays attention to whether the S sound is there. That matters. Imagine telling a friend, all I want is just peace. And they hear, all you want is just a peace. Next day, they bring you a bowl of peace. Hope this is not something you've experienced. And this is the issue you just won't notice from the usual mic test samples. Even in Aaron's case, testing in a super noisy environment, what you're hearing is just still the direct mic pickup, not what the other phone actually receives. Now, here's the second thing. Cutting off high frequencies also affects the rest of the range. It's kind of like Bluetooth codecs, AAC and LDAC. If you've watched my earbuds sound reviews, you know it's not as simple as more information equals better sound, because frequencies interact with each other. If the earbud algorithm is strong enough to detect and pick out vocals, after high frequencies are cut, it can highlight the voice and also reduce bass noise. That way, your voice sounds clearer and the background noise gets pushed down. But if not, the brighter parts of the voice get lost. The whole sound becomes darker and it's like you are talking through a wall. Plus, the low-end rumble and echo get worse. Class over. So, with my testing, there is a real chance I'll take a pair that someone else rated S tier and lock it down to trash. Let's see if that actually happens. After about 2 weeks of testing, I went through this in both a quiet room and a windy environment and gave them basic ratings. Anything over 8 points goes into A tier, 7 to 6 points goes into B tiers, and 5 or below drops to C tier. And yep, some that showed up as A tier ends up as B tier in mine, like the nothing ones. But here's the special case, the Swanner Wireless LE. In the quiet room, it scored at 7, which is B tier. But why just down to C tier? Because in the wind test, it sounds like this. My friend actually told me one time she was out walking, got a phone call from her mom, and her mom heard no word. Gorgeous sound, but totally useless for calls. Pretty much only works if you are just sitting at home. Now, let's see which of the A tiers can climb up to S tier. The ones you can actually rely on to speak clearly or hop on a meeting, no matter where you are.
Oh guys, I saw the feedback of earbuds now, and I'm in the Huawei shop with what I'm hearing is the voice from Huawei Freebuds Pro4. And I will switch the earbuds one by one to check the sound. Hope I can just finish it before the closing time. And how do you feel the sound?
And in the end, the winners are... If you want my buying advice on this, drop your budget and preference in the comments, and I'll help you out. I still have 40 or 50 older ones waiting to be tested, and I'll keep updating the charts as I go. Some of you suggest me open a Discord group so I can share progress and answer you faster. I'm considering it. It could be fun to keep everyone in a loop. Alright, that's it for this video. Thanks for sticking with me, and your likes and subscriptions means a lot to me. If there are any tidbits you want me to compare next, leave a comment. I might even put some separate charts later for open ear, semi-in for sensitive ears, and wireless over ear for call quality. I may be digging a huge hole for myself here. See you in the next video. Good one, GC. Next plolic. Next plolic. Hold up. You told me there's no helmet in space travel?
And now what you're hearing is the voice of oppo Free4. How do you feel the sound? And what you're hearing now is the voice of Oneplus 4. And now what you're hearing is the voice of Big Solo Box. How do you feel the sound? Is it clear? And what you're hearing now is the voice from Sony X10 5. How do you feel the sound? And what you're hearing now is the voice from Samsung X5. How do you feel the sound? Is it clear? And now what you're hearing is the voice from oppo X3. And how do you feel the sound? Is it clear? And now what you're hearing is the voice from both QC Ultra 2. How do you feel the sound? Is it clear? And what you're hearing now is the voice from both QC Ultra. How do you feel the sound? Is it clear? And now what you're hearing is the voice from Vivo TWS4. How do you feel the sound? Is it clear? Now what you're hearing is the voice from Huawei Freebuds Pro4. How do you feel the sound? Is it clear? And now what you're hearing is the sound of Ceramic 6 from Rose Celsa. How do you feel the sound? Is it clear?